Hey everybody, it's Kim Hawk, and I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate, but I'm also, most importantly, one of the founding residents of the town called Celebration, Florida. And that's what we do on Monday nights at 7 p.m. 𝐆𝐨𝐝𝐦𝐨𝐭𝐡𝐞, my YouTube producer, helps me to create kind of what's coming up this week, talk about what might be relevant in the town. Did you know today is the first day that you can vote for your CROA representative? Now, what does that mean? Celebrations Residential. It's our association, owners association. So you can start voting today. But I also want to do a shout out because I know there's over 20 of you that are looking to be on that board. You volunteer for your time. I want to say thank you for your heart. I know it's not an easy job. I know that the top 3 candidates will be getting that longer service period, I believe. And then I think the person that gets the 4th most votes will serve a 1-year term, I believe. Yes. Top 3 will serve a 3-year term. The 4th person that gets the most votes will be serving a 1-year term. And there are only 7 positions on that board. So if anybody is interested, because I know we can start voting today until I believe February 27th. So a little bit less than a month. If any of the candidates are interested in possibly doing a Zoom interview with me, I'd be more than happy to post that here on our Monday night show. I'm going to ask all the candidates the same questions. It's going to be who, what, where, when, why, and how. And basically, the really important question I would like to know is what's the why? What is the why? Because it's an important position. And once again, just want to thank everybody that wants to run for those positions. But before we go any further, I want to show this cute little ditty that Dee put for the show because we are all about celebration.
Information on celebration.
So where's everybody watching from? Are you watching from inside a celebration, the town that Disney built with about 14,000 of us? Or are you somebody that's watching from up north and you're trying to get a feel for if you like to possibly move here? Hey, Carolyn. Oh, I see Carolyn. Hello. Yeah, shouts out to anybody that wants to ask us any questions. That's why we're here. I would like to say that I do want to say thank you to Erica and Jack and Georgia, who encouraged us to create a YouTube channel. And once again, it's called Near Disney. If you haven't gone there, please go there, subscribe, and like. This will actually probably be the last show that we do in the studio because Rod and I are renovating a home and we're kind of walking you through what our experience is renovating a house and celebration. So before we go any further, I want to go ahead and show you an update because we're doing it in phases within a month, believe it or not, of us moving into this house. Remember, we talked about 1 month of preparing, ordering things, and then 1 month of getting things done so that we could actually move into the house. We are actually moving into the house this week, and we'll give everybody a good idea of what we are doing. I want to say a thank you, especially, of course, to Sandro and to Raquel and Kim Keaton, who've been so critical in us redoing this home. And when I say redoing, if you haven't watched the videos, please start at 1. You're going to see that we gutted the house minus 1 room because we wanted to honor our beautiful people that sold it to us. They were the trainers for Shamu at SeaWorld. And so we're going to make sure that room stays the same. But Kleber's been doing the drywall, the tiles, the framing. Aquino's been doing the plumbing. Kanan's been the electrician. Vita and Cindy have been doing a lot of the cabinetry. Danner has been helping. And then Dalen's been doing some flooring. So it takes a village, right? It takes a mini army in order to do a house. But sit back and relax. I will be here at the end to answer any questions. And then we're going to be talking about some of the things that are coming up this week in this beautiful town of Celebration. Here you go.
𝐇𝐀𝐖𝐊, and I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate, and we are fully in on real estate to the point where we've bought a home in Celebration just a couple of blocks away from where we presently live, and we are renovating. And when I say renovating, if you haven't seen phase 1 or phase 2, please go back to YouTube and look for the makeover home editions. There's a phase 1 and phase 2, but today is phase 3. What we're doing every week is we come in and we see the beautiful work that Raquel and Sandro, 𝐇𝐀𝐖𝐊, and a bunch of others have been involved in. And so come along and let me show you what the difference is. Phase 3. Since the last time that you've been with me during the renovation of this house, remember last time they were painting. So now you can get a pretty good feel for what the paint color looks like, how the floors are going to come in. They were working hard on the baseboards and the crown molding. Up above, you'll see these are deeper baseboard elements. And now we're going to start getting ready next week to start going live, because this is going to be the new YouTube live studio. And we have an incredible custom door that was created. It's a slider. We'll probably show you that next week. Okay, follow along. So last week you saw the cabinets were all covered up because they were painting, but now you can see that they are in. And what I like, once again, I like to see cabinets all the way up to the ceiling, because it's that gap that a lot of times people are saying that's where the dust is collected. People have allergies or whatever. So I'm going all the way up to the top, and then we put one glass panel on top of where the stove is going to go, so that we can display some favorite items that people have given to us. Some special glasses, I believe, are wedding champagne glasses, probably somewhere there to be shown here. Now you'll notice as well the color of the cabinets to go, wonderful to work with. This is one of their options. I wanted one that had more dimension to it. And I know a lot of you are saying white. Why didn't you use white? Well, I'm reading from California that trend is going away, so I'm trying to be ahead of the trend. Basically green and blue is what I'm seeing. So what we're preparing for now is that they came out and they measured over top of these cabinets so that we can have the countertop, and it's going to be very beautiful. That's where some shades of white are going to come in, and it's sealed. So I know you're asking that question. Now what is happening as well, this is our sink. And so I wanted to look forward, because realizing that we're renovating for today and forward, there's a company that has some interesting appliances. They're the ones also that I had gotten the showers that will sing, play music to you. But look at this sink. It's going to go in, and it has internet connected. Your vegetables can be on one side. The other side is going to be able for you to do your dishes if you like. It has one of these commercial grade. If you have a glass that you want to wash really well, you just put it on upside down, washes it. So I'll report to you too if this works well. We're on phase 3, and phase 4 is coming up pretty soon. So this island is deceiving, because we are actually going to double the size of it with a countertop that I'll talk a bit more about once we get it in. But I loved that we have areas we were asked to upgrade. So instead of keeping your kitchen cabinets full of dishes and everything, there's a pegboard system. I know my girlfriend Nancy 𝐸𝐾𝐖𝐊 knows about this, but over here, what I've been able to do is I can change where the pegs are located, and I can move these plates around. But the idea is not to break your dishes, and also to keep them out of your main kitchen. So here's another row. So as we move in, we're going to be filling these up. I know I've got Judy Greg's mom's china. I'm looking forward to honoring that. And we are also looking at the pantry. Check this out. So this basically was a door, and it didn't make a lot of sense to me in the pantry. It felt like it was just a tiny closet. So Sandro and Raquel and our wonderful carpenters have come in, and they're finishing the baseboards and everything, but I wanted to show you what the idea is. If you do an L and a small closet like this, and you have the right height, this is a great area for you to be able to put like smaller appliances. Like some people have Ninja this, that, and the other, or they have a crock pot or whatever. Now I can put the smaller appliances in here versus having them out on my counter, because my wish is this thing's going to be organized from the get-go. We went ahead and tested. You know, we figured that if the sink is here, then glassware over here. And so we pulled some of our favorite, just easy drinking glasses and put them in there, and it works fine. It works great. So I wonder how many doorknobs you have in a house. Well, now I know because we're changing everything out to brushed nickel or silver colors. And so now we have all these doorknobs. So I'll find out if anybody out there wants them because we want to make sure we recycle. But there's also things like how many outlet covers do you have? I can't wait to show you next week once this area is completed. We're going to have USB connectors so people can sit at this area and be able to do some work, or the kids can do games. But anyway, USB connected in this island. Now we're going to go over, I don't believe that you saw what this is about to entail. You did see this beautiful fireplace, I believe. It's electric, and then Rod's big TV is going to go here. But to the side, what we've also done, which was not in the last video, so phase 3, this is going to be more of a cabinet area where a wine refrigerator will go in, and then there'll be shelving up above to showcase some nice, you know, glassware, artwork, that type of thing. And once again, you have some more storage on the side with this green cabinetry. There we go. All right, it's coming together. Let's go look at the primary first floor bedroom. Now, as you can remember from last week's video, this room was torn up, and torn up for a good reason. Our contractors are so incredible. They know how to put bathrooms in places that other people don't know where to put bathrooms. Remember, Rod and I are building another primary suite upstairs that has its own bathroom and its own walk-in closet. This is where now we see that the county has approved. We got the county approval, and they are now putting concrete back into this floor. The next time you'll see this next week, you're also going to realize, though, today, they've completely redone the ceiling. So that's going to be painted out a nice crisp white. And then we're putting a TV that's going to be suspended up in the air here. So you can see they've already thought through the process of cables. Now inside, they're working into the primary bathroom downstairs. No electricity right now because they've got to turn off some electricity for some other projects. But one of the 2 sink cabinets came in, and it looks like it's pretty much ready to go once we get the mirror up, the faucets up, the handles on that, and it looks like the shower is ready. All we're going to do is put that glass compartment over there so the water doesn't come out. So excited, can't wait to show you more. Follow me. They are busy working upstairs, so I don't want to get in their way, but you're going to see pictures. This is Rod's office where the baseboards and the crown molding is in. The fan is in Florida. It's kind of important to have a light fixture with a fan in your bedrooms just to keep that fresh air being blown around. So now we're up in the second primary bedroom. It's never been a bedroom before, and so Sandro and Raquel and their team, obviously hard at work creating some cabinet space. Look at all of the tools you would have to have in order to be able to do something like this. So the next step on this will probably be painting it, and then we have ordered some plantation shutters. I want to give a shout out to Pam Shaw and her group, but these will all have plantation shutters. And now we're going into the primary bathroom. Now remember, I said it was nice and tight in there, but you'd be amazed. We've got a lot of stuff that's going in. So follow me. Toilet. This is where they're going to allow some shelving so that I can put some more towels or soap. This is probably what they're waiting for. Remember, we talked about last week something was delivered upside down, so maybe it's not workable. We'll check that out. Have to return it. This is yet another shower. This one we talked about last week, but now you can see that a lot more of the valves are in, and they have put this wood around the area that's going to be able to support Rod's bathtub. All right, let's go. So from phase 1, you would have been able to see that there were 2 windows that were here. They're still there. We just have some of this sheetrock over top of it. And they are in the process of painting this room. This room had different colors, and so I just wanted consistency in the house. And once again, this was one of the Sandro creations. There is this push through, pull out laundry ability, because that's where our laundry room is going to be upstairs. There'll be 2 laundry rooms in the house, but this is the one upstairs, the one that Rod and I will use the most. So now what you're seeing was the storage room that they used for an area like a little movie theater for their kids or a game room, sleepover. I'm open for all of that. But what I will share with you, there were multiple colors of paint and everything. And you know, when they're painting, a lot of times you use kills first, K-I-L-Z, to neutralize, get those dark colors out. And so they will be coming back in to do some touch-ups here. But overall, you get the vibe in regard to what this exercise room is going to look like. We are in our upstairs laundry. You can see he's measuring precisely so that the walls are put in the right way. There's going to be a sink over here. Reminder, if you didn't get to watch chapter 2, this is where we talk about that all-in-one washer dryer. That's going to go here. And they have a schematic in regard to folding ledges. And I think we've given you as much as we can right now. For this is phase 3 of the makeover in Celebration, Florida. If you have any real estate questions, feel free to give me a call, 407-808-9845 or 1-800-KIM-HAWK, and I'll connect you as well with some of my Realtor Dream Team members. We do know how to help you when you're trying to renovate, or if you're buying a house and you say, I like it, but I just don't like the kitchen. Well, call us because we're living it now, and I can tell you what the experience is. It's been great. Have a great week. Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.
Thank you again to Dee Bellavati for producing that for us. But, you know, I will share with you, you know, our designer that we picked, Kim Keaton, she's incredible. And she's worked with a lot of contractors. And she is saying, I've never seen anybody move so quickly as our contractors that we have. So once again, if anybody needs a good recommendation on a contractor, call me, because we really do treasure them. We really think that they've done a good job. Need your best hardwood floor repair person as a hot water heater did not let go of the company I have the hardwood. Need your best, somebody sending me a message. Need your best as the water heater replacement did not go well with the company. Okay. Somebody has the hardwood. Well, actually, you know, we've changed out all of the flooring, every bit of the flooring in the house. So thank you so much for your offer. But we did that. You know, what happened was when we bought the house, we had it inspected, we did find out that the plumbing needed to be changed out for insurance reasons. And once that happened, all of a sudden it was like, okay, we're going to just completely change everything, with the exception of the one room that was painted as an homage to our friends. Oh, you need the person for your floor. Absolutely. Okay. Thank you. You need the person. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to help. Would you do me a favor? Would you text me or call me at 1-800-KIM-HAWK at 407-808-9845, and I will be more than happy to lead you in the right direction. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Very good. I got you now. So thank you. I'm seeing a lot of people pop on. Edward. Oh my gosh. I absolutely. Yes. Yeah. I see your thumb. Very good. Love that. Publix. Love that. Speaking of which, as you move, you know, you start looking at things a month in advance as to, okay, what's in my refrigerator? What's in my freezer? And, need to start moving that stuff forward so that you don't have to schlep it over to the next house. And so we are doing that right now. And you'd be surprised at the creative kind of stuff that we're trying to cook so that we can move that forward. Diane, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for always sending your love. Elijah, my Elijah is on here, the Prince of Real Estate. Ray, hey, Ray is somebody that knows how to do renovations himself. Congratulations. He's gotten a contract on his listing working with Elijah. And actually, I think may have put a contract staying in Celebration. I love that. Most people don't leave Celebration. They just move around Celebration. You know, Rod and I were talking about this might be our seventh or eighth home that we've had here in Celebration. This is the first time that we've completely taken a house down to the studs and renovated it, because there's been times where we've built. Yes. Thank you, Ray. Elijah, he says, you are the best. And I truly believe that too. Thank you, Ray. It's a real honor to represent you. And boomerangs come back. Okay, I'm not sure. Very good. Okay, so we are now going to, let me see what we're going to do. I think it's important to tell you some of the upcoming activities that are coming up in this town. Let's do that. So on February 2nd, Friday, February 2nd, which is this Friday, can you believe it, you guys? It's almost February already. It's almost February. You can buy a ticket for 𝐇𝐀𝐖𝐊. He's a mentalist, and everybody has been talking. It's a big buzz to be able to see them. Hi, Danielle. It's Bellavati family having dinner while watching. We love the Bellavatis. I can't wait soon. You know, the Bellavati brothers have produced a cool video on Pirates of the Caribbean, and that's going to be coming up here soon. They are our youth correspondents, and they are amazing. The 𝐇𝐀𝐖𝐊 on Friday, February 2nd. If you're interested, you can purchase tickets through Town Hall Celebration High School Auditorium, I believe. It's $40 for the closer seats and $30 for seats a little bit further away. And then, you know, one of my favorite things all year is to see this father-daughter dance. Great neighbors. Yes, great neighbors. Love it. The pictures that come out of this father-daughter dance are incredible. And so there's an enchanted evening. It's going to be February 16th, and you can buy your tickets now, 6 to 9 p.m. And that is something we all look forward to. And what else is going on? Oh, tomorrow, yes, January 30th, tomorrow. If you go to Town Hall, you can make an appointment. I think 7:30 to 3:30 p.m. They have a mobile dermatologist that will pull up and they check us out. Because, you know, in Florida, one of the things you always want to be conscious of is that the sun beams down a little bit, and you want to have a good dermatologist just to make sure that you're nice and safe. And so I think that's a wonderful thing that is offered. Any questions so far? I just love it. I'm seeing all kinds of positive comments here. Great neighbors. Yeah, Ray, you're right. Yeah. Why would you want to live anyplace else? You know, I just want to move around. And speaking of which, we do this every week. We will share with you with regard to what's been going on the last 7 days in this marketplace. And I have to tell you that I am seeing that the inventory being shrinking even more and more. The last couple of weeks, we've been hovering around 90, which has been really, really low, you guys. Because in a normal market, we have over 400 listings. And so to drop down to 90, it was low. Well, guess what? We're down to 76 total listings. That's everything from condos all the way up to the big estates. That's not very much. So for those of you that are watching from Food Truck Friday is going, yes, February 9th at Lakeside. Absolutely. Yeah. And we will definitely want to promote that coming up for next week. Food Truck Friday is so much fun. Go to Lakeside, you're able to grab, like, sometimes they've got lobster rolls or these hot dogs that are, you know, encased in like a Hawaiian type of encase. Really, really great stuff, and music and everything. But we definitely will be promoting that. But what's happening this week, you guys, there have been 17 touch points, 17 total. And what I'm looking at now, I'm going to show you in black and white as we always do. There's only 4 new active listings in the last week, 4. And then you are seeing 6 pending. So what does that tell me? There's more coming off of the market than coming on to the market, more going off than coming on. So that just means inventory is getting even lower. And then you will see that the remainder 7 have sold. And what I typically do, I'll show you the most expensive that is sold, because a lot of you, if you have a listing out there and you're wondering, hey, what's going on? I haven't had any showings or whatever. This is a home that was in South Village that took a contract that was $995,000. And I am just, you know, cash buyers left and right coming into this town that Disney built. And I believe this one even had something where they wanted you to keep their tenant in there for a while. I believe, I might be wrong, but otherwise It was still $995,000, which was $433.17 a square foot that this sold. One-story home, love that. And then our friend Deborah from Keller Williams listed it, and so good for her. Yeah, good for her. Just wanted to say good for her. And like I said, congratulations to Ray too, who got an offer on his place, and to Elijah Lewis, our Prince of Real Estate, that pulled that deal together. Our Realtor Dream Team has a show every Wednesday. It's from 7 p.m. and they're talking about the Central Florida market update. A lot of times they'll be showing you videos of cool places like Ray's. You know, he had an incredible place that he renovated, and we have thousands upon thousands of people that follow us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have not had the opportunity to go to Near Disney YouTube channel, please subscribe and like, because we're always putting brand new content out, and we are asking everyone to give us ideas on things if we haven't done it already. So I wanted to say hi. I see Randy and Amy on here. Thank you for saying hello. Carolyn, Diane, Edward, Daniela, Elijah. I'm seeing more and more of you say hello. So anyway, like I said, this is going to be the last night that we're going to be in this studio while we're preparing to move just a couple of blocks away. And definitely wanted to give a thank you out to Jack, Erica, and Georgia for recommending that we do this. It's been a big success. It's been a labor of love from all of us, but I'm not seeing any questions so far. Thank you so much for reminding me that the Food Truck Friday is coming up on February 9th. And like I said, if there's any candidates that are wanting to run for CROA that would like to be interviewed, I'm all about it, because the more information we all have on the candidates of the 20, and we're really only picking 4. And thank you once again for you offering your services, because it is a job that doesn't pay anything, but it's definitely something that I personally appreciate what's going on here. All right. Well, I think I have taken, yeah. Oh my gosh. It's almost, where does the time go? 30 minutes has passed. Please check us out on Wednesdays too. And then on Fridays, I'll be back hopefully in our new YouTube studio. All right. Have a great night.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.